Sorry, we had a bit of a pause in the stream there a moment ago, so we've had to sort of reset everything here and make the stream come back to life. We have problems with the YouTube streaming sometimes, I'm afraid, and that was one of those problems. But before we were so rudely interrupted, we were talking about these Bellset 26s. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. And these are Bellset 26s, which are missing that all-important induction coil there. And I need that induction coil because that candlestick telephone that I've got hasn't got one in it, so I need it in the Bellset. So I've got a bit unlucky because yesterday I got a box full of these Bellsets. A friend of mine said, "I've got these Bellsets," he said, "I've just bought them at an auction. I don't really know what they are, I don't know much about phones. I know you're the man that knows about them. Are you interested?" And he sent me a photo, and I just saw these like Bakelite boxes, and I thought, oh, they could be Bellset 25s or 26s. Now if they're 25s, they're not really what I want, but if they're 26s, they are what I want. So I thought it's worth taking a punt, basically, and I took a punt and I was wrong, because they're 25s, they're 26s, not 25s. So hence, being 26s, no induction coil there, which is a bit of a downer, really. So what I'm hoping is that I can convert these to Bellset 25s at some stage, if I can get an induction coil, or I might just clean them up and sell them on to anybody who wants a Bellset 26, and then keep looking for a 25 in the future. So if by any chance you want a Bellset 26 and you've got a Bellset 25, I am very happy to swap you a 25 for a 26. I want a 25 with that extra coil there. That's how you tell if it's got a coil down there. That's what I want. This capacitor might be round. Sometimes they're round, you know, cylindrical, these capacitors. That doesn't make any difference. What I want is another coil that looks a bit like that but bigger, one single coil down there, and that will make it most likely a Bellset 25. There are other versions, but 25 is probably the most common one that would have it. If you've got one, I want one at a sensible price, or I'll swap you for a 26. But I have got about 7 of these Bellset 26s at the moment, so if you want a Bellset 26, which is one of these, then I am your man. Get in touch with us via the website, which is here, andyshed.coldpress.net. Fill in the contact us form on there, send me your email on that, then I'll get back in touch with you via email, and I'm sure we can work out some sort of a deal. What is interesting about these though, is the screws that hold the covers on. If you look at this one, it's got ordinary screws holding the cover on, but if you look at this one, you'll see the screws are quite a fancy arrangement, because they've got like a hole in the top, and I don't know if I can get one of these out actually. Yeah, I think I can. But if you take a look at this, you can see how fancy that screw is there. Yeah, with 2 lots of thread on it, and then a hole in the top of there, and that hole itself is threaded. And the reason it's a fancy thing like that is because certain types of foam, what they call pyramid foams these days, used to sit on top of these Bellsets, because those foams were the ones that generally use these Bellset 26s, and the foam would sit on top of the Bellset, and you would be able to screw the foam down to it into these fixing screws. So you would screw this together, and then you would screw the phone down onto it, and a screw from the inside the phone would go into these holes here. Now these fancy shaped screws that we've got here, these oddball shaped things, there is a place where you can buy these, a telephone restorer where you can buy these, and one pair of these screws, just a pair of these screws, is £16 just for two of these. Yeah, £16 just for two of those. And I've been lucky in that this load of Bellsets that I've got here, two of them have got these in. I've got these special screws in. So I've basically got £32 worth of screws in them. So I've done quite well with those, and as you can see, some of them are in really good condition. I mean, this one is in really good condition. I'm not sure if they are Bakelite or just very thick plastic. I have a feeling that one was refurbished in 1964, and it doesn't hardly look like it's been issued since it was refurbished, that one. But that's in really good condition. I'm not sure that's Bakelite. I'm just thinking that might be really thick plastic, rather than Bakelite. They just don't have the look of Bakelite about them somehow. I wouldn't like to say for certain, but this one, as you can see here, has got the wiring diagram for a Bellset 26 on the back of it. I'll get that close under a camera, because if anybody wants to know what the wiring diagram is about for a Bellset 26, now is the time to take a screenshot, and I'll show you that there for a second or two while you get a good look at it. So that's how it was originally wired. Obviously there is a bit of conversion to do to make them work on the modern day system, but that is how they were originally wired. Okie dokie, so there you have it. And this one wasn't actually screwed together, but I will screw it together if I possibly can. But actually, I've not got a big enough screwdriver here, because my normal little screwdriver won't screw it together, because obviously there's a hole in the middle of there, and I've not got a big enough screwdriver bit in here, so I won't screw it together at the moment. Change of plan there. People have been saying, by the way, where did I get this screwdriver? Simple answer is pound shop. This is a pound shop screwdriver. It comes with lots of different interchangeable bits. They're kind of magnetic. They fit in the end there. It came out of the pound shop. It's one of the best things ever. It's really good. So if you go to the pound shop, have a look for one of these, and it's metal as well. So have a look for one of those in the pound shop. If you do computer repairs or old telephones or electronics and things like that, it's a really good little screwdriver. So that is the story of the Bellsets, and as I say, I've got a job lot of them the other day. This is just two of them. I think I've got about 7 of these. And then I've got another 26 that's got an older, sorry, a more modern cover on it, which is a slightly different shape. And then I've got another later Bellset, again, which has not got the induction coil in it. So I'm looking for, so if you've got any of these induction coils kicking around, anybody out there who's got any of these induction coils, please let me know, because I'd quite like to convert some of these to a Bellset 25 if I possibly can. Right, that is about it for the Bellsets. What else have I got to tell you? Yeah, thanks for everybody who's been in touch with us about the dials and things on the telephones last week. If you remember last week, I showed you this phone and we had a look at the dial. The dial on this was a dial 21, a standard dial 21 for those who have been asking. But a dial 12 is very similar. But that was a dial 21 on there. I've also got another interesting phone here, an interesting example of a non GPO phone. This one. This is one that it's not got a maker's name on the bottom of it. This, I just can't remember who made. I think it's GEC actually who made this, but it's not got a maker's mark on the bottom of it. But I think some things inside it are marked GEC. This actually came off a railway station apparently in Lincoln that is no longer there. This railway station in Lincoln. The guy I bought it off had it quite a while. He was a bit of an enthusiast. He got all kinds of old tin signs in his garden and things like that. And he'd also got a phone box, a red phone box. But yeah, he sold me this a few weeks ago. I went to collect it, and this is a really nice example of a phone off the railways. And it says on it railway zone number 018 extension 4207, PO number Lincoln 0522 26291 is where it came from, if you want to have a look at that. So yeah, that's a nice sort of 1960s, mid to late 60s, I would say that is, of a phone that wasn't on GPO but was used by the railways at the time. So that's another one that's in for restoration at the moment, but it's there in the queue, waiting to be done. So that about is a wrap for this week. Thanks for watching. If there's anything you want us to feature in the future about phones or anything else, it doesn't have to be telephone related, then as we've said before, get in touch with us right here, andyshed.callpress.net. And remember, you can also support us on Patreon if you want to. Go here at patreon.com/ANDYS. And yeah, alright, I'm just finding my way around now, because all the things have changed on my computer. I've got to find the right camera shot. There we go. Alright, thanks for watching this week. Remember, if you've got any Bellset 25s, we want to hear from you. If you want any Bellset 26s, we also want to hear from you. Or even if you want any of those little screws, so you screw your phone down to a Bellset 26, let us know, because we have got a couple of sets of those as well. So thanks for watching. As usual, remember you can comment down below. We try to get back to the comments, and also if you've not done so already, please give us a subscribe to the channel. It really helps us on YouTube if you become a subscriber. You don't have to get notifications every time, so you don't have to worry about getting messages every time we upload a new video. If you don't want them, you can have them if you want them, but you don't have to have them. That's if you hit that little bell icon thing, you get the messages. But please hit the subscribe button, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so YouTube will let us, what they call, monetize the videos again. And if they'll let us do that, then that gives us a little bit of an income, and we can do more with the show. So please give us a subscribe. As I always say, if you subscribe to us, we will subscribe back to you. There is a bit of a delay in it because I do them in batches. So if you subscribe to me recently, I will be subscribing back to your channel as well. So help the little YouTubers out there. You know, we don't care about the big ones. It's the little ones that we want to help. So please do that. Right, I have waffled on for more than long enough. Thanks for watching this week. We will see you back here around about the same time, same place next week as well. And I think it'll be on the YouTube Premiere system next week, so it probably won't be quite live, because next Sunday we've got a Repair Cafe event in Sheffield. If you don't know what Repair Cafe is all about, it's where you can bring stuff along that you've got that's broken, and a team of volunteers will try and fix it for you. It's as simple as that. We are at Strip the Willow, which is a little shop just off Abbeydale Road, fairly near to Abbeydale Picture House in Sheffield. We're there from 10 o'clock next Sunday morning, and we will be there until about 4 in the afternoon. If you want to know more about it, go to the Repair Cafe website, which is sheffieldrepaircafe.corepress.net. sheffieldrepaircafe.corepress.net, and you'll be able to find out more about the repair cafes there. So from me for now, I'm going to go and basically refurbish some Bellsets, I think. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.